Hello everyone. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you something that's a bit more niche than usual, but still something useful, I think, if you want to go into details when you're developing on Odoo. And it's the ability to add instructions on what to do with related fields when you delete one of the entries. And so this is defined by the onDelete attribute on the field definition. And there are three different options you can have. So it's either cascade, which is pretty obvious in the name already, I think, but when you delete the parent, it's going to delete the related fields, so the child fields. So this is the most common one, I think. Then there's the restrict, which means that if there are tasks on the project, in this case, we won't be able to delete the project. It's going to be locked by the use of onDelete equals restrict. And then there's the onDelete equals set null, which, as it says, actually, is just emptying the value, and so just removing the link between the two. So I'm going to show you, I've made a small demo in the interface for this. I've already set up three different projects to show you the different cases. Right, so first the cascade. So as I said, if I delete the test project for the cascade, it's going to delete all of the child. So all the tasks linked to that project will be deleted. So if I delete it here, you'll see that if I go in the cascade task, they were indeed removed. So this is the cascade. It's really powerful when you need to clean stuff quickly, but obviously you see the danger with it as well, because if you don't restrict it and either do wrong manipulation or do something on purpose, but don't think it through and think about the repercussions, and you end up deleting way too much. It's quite important to keep in mind that it's an option to set on delete rules and set it to cascade. So restrict, as I said, is going to be blocked as soon as there's one related field. So in this case, I've only made one task because that's enough to block. And if I try to delete it, it says that it can't do it because of the restrict rule. So pretty good if you want to put safeguards in place just to prevent the case that I've just explained it to you when you're using Cascade, for instance. So this is onDelete equals restrict. Just even a single entry is enough to block it. And then there's the set null. So as you see here, I've set up three tasks for the null project. You see that the project is assigned in the project field for those tasks. But if I go on a test project null and delete it, you'll see now that it emptied the relationships, the linked fields between these. So this is another good case, and this can be useful if you need to clean up data when you're removing stuff. Again, that's something you do have to be wary about, because if you're not sure of the implications, it can be pretty damaging again. But still, I think it's really interesting to know all those three cases and apply them when needed. So yeah, I hope it's going to be useful for you, and see you soon for the next video. Bye.